You know the drill. Yesterday we didn't really finish anything and I didn't have the time to do anything offline. So let's see how far we'll get today. I forgot to put chat on, give me a second. Okay. Damn, the frames are dipping. That always happens when I start the stream for some reason. It should become normal in a second. I also, like OBS and YouTube say everything's normal and the game window seems normal. I don't know where these frame drops are supposed to be happening, but... Okay, chat is fair. Yeah, okay, what do we... Let's start with the most difficult one. I did try to do the other minigame for a bit to unlock the last character. Man, that's hard. You have to reach depth of 1000 meters. My new record is around the 500s. So... Oh, I know what should cause frame drops. Change this setting. Well, let's hope everything's normal now. The dodge is extremely important for our character. I almost said Dutch. That didn't wouldn't make that much sense. Armor. I think that potion is just not cost efficient. Let's see, we have... How much does one armor do? 6%, so that changes nothing. Great waste. Let's hope for some dodge. You know what? I think this is worth it. We have like normal health now. Yeah, this is going to be one of those characters where we just have to try our best to survive. Not really, you know, have a good or strong run. I say as I'm trying my best to at least get a bit done and die in the process. So I did a bit of thinking. I'm pretty sure I might stream less for a few days and make another video. Just because I feel like it. It's a boring explanation, but it's the truth. I really enjoyed doing the last one. I thought maybe another one in kind of that style would be nice. But I'm not yet quite sure what exactly the topic would be. I'd like to do something like that on ZZZ. But, you know, there's not a whole lot of theory crafting or stuff like that you could do with ZZZ. Well, you probably could, but there's nothing really that interests me in that regard. Like, I could speculate, like, what the reveal with the teacher is going to be, but I'm not sure how many people care, considering I don't it's not like I don't care, like... If we had the money, this would have saved the entire run. Of course I do care, like, if the reveal, or maybe it's not even a reveal, but if that plot element is done well, of course I'll be more happy than if it isn't done well, but I don't expect anything revolutionary, like give me a second to think. Okay, maybe like this. Okay. That was such a good run. I don't know if we get another one like that. But if we don't have to damage it, at one point becomes very difficult to dodge. Like, if you're a good player, that probably isn't an issue. But it is for me. bad start, but if we get the secret shop, it could be saved. Like if we get a strawberry here, that could carry the entire run. Let's just go raw health now, even if it's not supposed to be done with this character. Armor, unless we get like a lot of it, is useless. And we didn't get any dodge, so yeah. I would love to have gotten dodge, but we didn't. The reason I like don't immediately defeat the weak ones is of course to use our passive and get some treasure detection. Which is pretty crucial with this character in my opinion. Because we're not going to win this run just by defeating enemies. And I think we're pretty much priced out of everything. Maybe one more? Okay. We're not going to be able to defeat the boss, so let's just run around and collect some treasure and hopefully not die in the process. It's very, very weird to have like these characters where you pretty much ignore the damage part of the game unless you get some broken combo. Like with this character I don't really know how you're supposed to fight early game. But I guess if every character was able to fight, there wouldn't be much of a difference. I'm saying, but like in games like Binding of Isaac, you can fight with every character and have to fight with every character, and they're still relatively different. Oh, I wanted to get another rabbit, but it seems like we don't get one. Do we go for potions? No, let's hope for... no, I think that's too risky. Do we just go more health? I think that could be it. It's the opposite of what this character is supposed to do, considering our health gains are halved, but so far you're surviving the best out of any attempts we had. Get some treasure detection in the last seconds. Okay. Okay, this... yeah, we won the run, unless I'm very, very stupid. Strawberries, so broken. Well, I could still be very stupid, so let's not get too carried away. Okay, this is extremely strong. Now we just need survivability, treasure detection and luck. If we would get some. Okay, luck. Luck is very good. Treasure detection. Or dodge and luck is perfect for this character. Let's get the feather, but we can't afford anything more for this round. Key would have been very important to scale our luck quicker. Or more quickly. Never sure with those kind of phrases. Okay, at least we're getting some money. Whew. said I wanted another rabbit, but that weapon is so bad. I think we take it anyway. So, we're still looking. A key would be so good, so let's not make that impossible. 20 luck, it's 10 health, so definitely worth it. I can't say no to the ring. Call me Gollum. And I think we can't afford anything anymore, so go to the next round. Yeah, the extinguisher is just... The companion that has that weapon is just useless. Maybe with more attack range or something like that, but that's one of the most difficult stats to get. Oh, we almost lost there. Didn't even notice. Extremely good item. Our companions are useless anyway. Do we take the... I think it's not worth the 20 health. If it was free, I would take it. It's always the thing with those items that have up and down sides, but also cost something. $25 income isn't worth it at this point. What was it we wanted again? We wanted a key, right. Minus 3 armor, how much? That could increase the damage we take. I think it's too risky at this point. Our attacks don't do anything anyway. So getting some armor is probably worth it. Plus 8 dodge chance? Sure. Even if it's a bit expensive. Like pacifist run almost. Like we don't defeat anyone. Well, we do defeat a few. Natural selection run. Only defeat the weak ones. Take something for my throat real quick. This fall has been rough, like, I've been sick pretty much the entire time, which sucks because I can't really exercise. Okay. No key, but that item that heals us when we dodge is extremely good with this character. That's the thing with dodge, like we seem invincible right now because we dodge everything. But it's all chance, we could just get hit 20 times in a second if dodge feels like it. Usually I take that in a heartbeat, but I feel like our companions are completely useless this run. One more. No, it's just not worth it. don't attack anyway. How much collision damage would that be? First 3, that's not worth it. Some luck, please. It's crazy that we didn't get a key the entire run. That doesn't make sense to stand still. How much armor? -4. That's not worth it. And we can't afford anything anymore. It's almost the last wave. I think at this point it would be a bit late for the key. But I'd still take it probably. Because every chest then gives us extra health, which not only increases the cap but actually heals us. It's very funny to just run through the enemies and they don't die and you don't die. Just nothing happens in general. But let's not jinx it. If we are unlucky, each of those runs could kill me. Let's just go straight to the money. I won't spend health. Luck gives us health. No, we don't want to increase the enemy numbers. Usually I take it, but not in this run. There it is. +1 health whenever we open a treasure chest. I think it's worth it. And a bit more health. Okay. Final wave. The boss could be a danger, so let's try to stay as far away as possible. Let's say as I run into every bullet. I always enjoyed like these side activities in games now that I think of it. So it's not surprising that when I play ZZZ, this is one of my favorite things to do. But let's focus a few seconds more. I don't want to redo this character. Hopefully actually take me hours. Finish this. Great. Okay, it's 3 billion. I thought 39 million for a second, which would have doubled my record, as you can see. Okay. So in case you're wondering why I try to finish every character, that increases the candy cap, and candies increase the stats of the character. So I want to go for a high record as possible, so I want to increase the candy cap before that. So now there are only 3 characters left. One of them you have to unlock in Soul Hounds, which I'm dreading a bit. As I said earlier, my record is 500 meters, and you have to yeah, you have to reach 1,000. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Every star bond gives health recovery, and when we take damage we get armor, so just we're able to survive good. Seems like a fun character. At least in comparison to the last one. Which was actively... Oh! Wait. No, it's just monster speed. Okay, for some reason that damage was unusual, but I forgot that we start with normal armor and it increases when we take damage. So we want health and health regeneration, ideally, because my throat, because armor we get anyway. Okay, we can't afford both. Because those are two of my favorite items. Well, I'd say top 10, like, not my absolute favorites, but pretty good ones. But this run seems pretty over. Or not. But we need something real good to bring us back. This is a pretty good early item. Does 50% damage for 3 health, okay. Ring is early, always perfect. That sentence was grammatical massacre, but we'll ignore that. Dodge is also alright, since it's another way to survive and we get armor for free. Okay. Pretty alright start, all around. Or not. I think I overestimated how much armor actually makes us survive. Doesn't seem to make us survive more at all. Holy, what a round. Every starbond gives us projectiles, and every starbond gives us health recovery. So let's scale starbonds then. Minus 10 armor for the next battle, it seems so risky. And another starbond. Fused. Ooh, I don't think that's the best weapon, but we'll take it. Because it has this massive attack, but only if we push him around, because otherwise the attack speed is just way too slow. On the upside we have a ton of projectiles now. Although, shouldn't they be more? Because we bought 3, that give 1 for every star, and we have 4 stars. Those don't look like 12. Or 13 even. Prince and Princess are a good combination, and we want to stack starbonds. Income. It's wait for it, still worth it. More health is pretty nice. And another starbond, okay. I don't know how much value we get by just kicking him around, but I don't see a better strategy right now, and we're not dying, so it can't be that bad. Damn. Another egg would have been nice. Another prince is perfect. Oh. No. It costs 91. It's not worth it. The income would have been nice, but a lot earlier. We don't have increased health recovery change, so this isn't actually bad. Another sleep mask. had a bit more luck, that could become very strong. Or treasure detection. Hello? Can we please... okay, we lose. Cool. I thought that run went acceptable. I don't know what went wrong. Well, we had a lot of survivability, but we didn't have any damage. That was probably the issue. It's a tough balance to strike. Because even if you have a lot of armor and health, if you can't get rid of the enemies, they will overwhelm you. Ooh, this thing is a pretty good weapon. Maybe we should go like range damage for us, since if we stack these fire companions we get a lot of projectiles. Or maybe we don't even focus on like collision damage, but rather those additional projectiles. Yeah, let's go for attack speed then. See how that pays off. Our companions would attack the boss, we might even be able to defeat it. But it doesn't look like it. I really don't like most companions in this mode, unless you have an item that they no longer follow you. But they prioritize running after you instead of attacking enemies, so they are useless most of the game. Producer's Heart is extremely good. And Bullet Rebound, since we are trying to go for a ranged build, sounds pretty good. Wow, attack speed is not good. Even if it's a bit faster than the default, I think it's too slow for this difficulty. Oof. Not the strongest run so far. Ooh. Leisurely Walk Mary. So we can reroll a lot. Let's go for it. But now that we no longer have these star bonds, I don't think a raged build is that viable. Okay, one last one. I think this might even be worth it. But 11 health. Let's try it. Because otherwise we won't even be able to defeat anything, I think. Let's see. We have 2 projectiles, the worst number. And we can't even one-shot the weak ones. Okay. Yeah, this was an expected outcome. Of course, not what I hoped for. I think that run would have been better if I didn't reuse the companions, but I wanted to give it a try. Since it doesn't come up every run. We can get 2 fire companions round 1. Oh, the phone is too good early to pass up, even if we don't get the second fire companion now. Which apparently we wouldn't have rolled anyway. So no harm done. Crazy detection already paying off. Ah, well. How regrettable. Not a good round in the shop for us so far. Okay, another phone, perfect. I'd really like another fire friend. Bullet bounce. Sure, let's go for bullets again and not mess it up this time. Attack speed, okay. This seems pretty good. We can clear the normal enemies at least. The boss is taking damage, even if our companions just pushed him into us. It almost killed us that way. Could probably defeat him, but don't really want to risk it. Even if we lost most of the loot because of that. Sure, some luck and some dodge. Another fire friend. Perfect. Let's hope for, sure, like young lady. Dropping hearts is pretty good in my opinion. Oh, I didn't notice we only have 10 health. That's probably something to work on. Also our attack range is a bit too close for comfort, but we're clearing the wave, which is better than the last few runs. So we just can't die and everything's fine. Bit of candy to make the future runs easier in case we fail. Ah, that item is just too good. Okay. This run is shaping up, rather promising. Do we just not get hit? Is that our new strategy? It's pretty much the opposite what this character is supposed to do, but looks like that's where things are going. But I would like some more health. Oh, that also helps us a lot. Keep the enemies away and attack more. Some health, perfect. So we don't die after one hit now. As long as we don't get hit, we have a lot of damage output. Interesting, I really thought that this character would go for melee, but ranged seems to be the way. Well, you can probably also win with melee, but Jesus, my voice is dying. But as you can see, I'm doing rather well ranged right now in comparison to earlier. Sure, 20 luck and more hearts. And more bullet bounce. okay, if our companions could attack the boss, that would be rather helpful. But they can also stand around and do nothing. Oh, we dodged, so we still have... Okay, we have taken damage. So I don't think we'll defeat the boss, so I'll run away. Not the strongest run, but we are surviving. Which is more than I can say about some other runs. Some more attack speed would be probably very helpful, because one attack clears one direction, but then the other three can still damage us. Ooh, I just ran into those. This one even has a good weapon. Crazy. The umbrella seriously is one of the best ranged weapons. More attack speed and knockback. Perfect. You see that? It just annihilates everything. Let's focus on dodging for now. I didn't pay attention for a second, so I don't know if we already did take damage. But let's pretend we... Okay, we just took damage there. I'm really not good at dodging. It's probably the reason why I like health builds so much. Because you don't have to dodge. No, we won't fuse. That was our mistake last time. I really hate how those take away a store slot because of that, if you don't buy them. Yeah, let's take it. It's a bit scary, but I think it will be straight upgrade like always. Well, Staff Guy is useless as always. But otherwise, I think this helps out a lot. Oh, we almost died there. I didn't even notice to what. One more reroll. Oh, we won't buy anything for health. Except maybe a strawberry, but we didn't get any of those. Sure, 30 health. Let's not die in this final round. More attack speed, perfect. And I think we can't afford anything anymore, right? Okay. Final round. No. The prince is pushing away the enemies quite efficiently. We just stay here. Well, if the boss gets too close to us, Jesus words, the prince could push him into us. But that didn't happen. Perfect. Now we just don't do anything stupid. Which is a very difficult task for me, but it's possible. No, so many hearts. We just have to stay close enough that we can collect them when we are low, like that moment just now. And just like that, there are only 2 left. And only 1 that we have unlocked. If you've been here yesterday, you might have seen that this one got me quite tilted, because he has a passive that follows you more closely. And if you have noticed, them not following you is better than them following you. So following more closely, you can imagine if that's better or worse. That was a bad start. Early restart's a bit annoying, but I'd like them to have at least a somewhat usable weapon. Like, many of the weapons that companion has are too slow for them to be useful. Well, that weapon is extremely good. But on the other hand, maybe it's not even worth restarting, because, as you can see, as long as we move, our followers won't attack, because they have to follow us more closely. Which is such a bad passive. You're supposed to play by knocking them around, but it's just not viable. Do we have ranged attacks? We don't have ranged attacks, perfect. I didn't want anything good in this run with this character. Why would I? And I can just suffer. Horse. A follower that works with this character. Yeah, sure, dodge and luck, that's never bad. One last. Yeah, 5 health is better than no health. Oh, do we have increased health? Yeah, plus 100% health correction, okay. So there's something positive about this character. Tier thought it was a challenge character like the Lost and Isaac. To admit, I never played a lot of Isaac, but I watched it and had friends who played it a lot. So I do know more than I should probably. Yeah, let's take the ring and hope we survive the next round and then cash out in round in the third shop. Maybe we get lucky and then everything is easy going after that. Perfect brigade for this character would be 15 horses probably. Okay. Well, there goes that attempt. You know what's the worst part about being sick and not being able to work out? You have to eat less. Like, usually like a workout of mine has like 500 calories at least. Which is pretty noticeable if you have to eat 500 calories less per day. Which I don't always do, but I don't want to gain too much weight. So it's a struggle. Don't get sick, everyone. Listen to your parents. Dry your hair after showering. What do we want again? I don't even know. Health won't hurt. We want a ring. That's what we want round 1. A ring is always what we want round 1. But it's rarely what we get. Sure. Now, this was not a shop that I want to play with. Oh, a brick. Let's see how the attack looks. Oh, we will never see it because of this very good passive that makes this character very enjoyable. This is basically like that character that doesn't get any followers, just that we can't even get their passives. Well, we don't attack anyway. But I'd rather get some treasure detection round 1. Some good treasure detection round 1. Something like a ring or that black potion. Nah, companions are useless for us. Because we bought a key, that's why I'm so hellbent on getting something with treasure detection that game, because key plus treasure detection would have carried the run. But wasting all our money after buying a key is not a run I want to play. Well, the other mode I really like in ZZZ is Hollow Zero, like the exploration there, which is also basically roguelite. It's just sad that it only gives rewards like once or twice a week. So it's not like I'd still play it even without rewards. But I do want to go to the max level first, so I can actually play the highest difficulty of that mode without it not making any sense. And you don't get any experience in that mode, which is a bit regrettable, for me at least. I'm level 46, 47, I'm not sure, so it's not too far away, but it's still not the case yet. Okay, we want... If you're wondering, like, sometimes I buy the mask, sometimes I keep rerolling. When we are this deep into the rerolls, it's only worth it to keep going if we get a ring. So, if we haven't rerolled anything, buying some weak items sometimes can add up to something worthwhile. But if we already rerolled a bunch and can only afford one item, it has to be a really good item to keep going. No, restarting can be boring, but playing a run that has no chance of victory can be even less entertaining. You are inclined as such. See, like at this point... Oh, all we get... No, we don't have any ranged attacks, so pawns aren't even worth it. Like if we got those two masks when we could afford them, that would still be run worthwhile, even if we didn't get a ring or something like that. Is that weapon a bat? Or bottle? Like even the passive of the companion is completely useless for us, because it increases attack speed when we knock him away. He never attacks and we can't attack, so what's the point? And we couldn't afford anything good anyway. Cool. Round 1, our goal as always is around 70 gold and the egg, which is defeating as many enemies as possible, opening the chest and defeating the blue enemy. Because with 70 gold you can afford 2 good things if you're lucky, which is the highest difficulty without any candy. Not a requirement, but extremely useful. Okay, and the egg is important for the secret shop, which you can continue without the egg if you have a lot of luck in the normal shop, or not a lot of luck, but some luck at least, like we didn't, oops. But the issue is that the secret shop can give you so many powerful items that you really want the egg. Especially so early, since the items there later cost a lot of health or multiple eggs, but round 1 you can get them for 1 egg or just like 2 health. Those can be run-changing items. So you really want it early if you get it. For example, if you get a strawberry in the secret shop, that alone can win you a run. Or for this character, that your companions no longer follow you. Would change the entire dynamic to a solo run, from a solo run into a normal run, or better than normal run. Well, unless your companion has a weapon like that, where they stand still for half an hour after attacking once. Extremely good starting item. Get another good thing. Let's take the horse. Even if I'm not a fan, since if we get like a ring now and can't afford it, that's very frustrating, but you know, let's take the bad treasure detection, better than no treasure detection. And that's it. Well, at least we got 2 pretty good items, so this could be a run that actually wins. We get some luck. Which was pretty average. Plus 10 health. Is that food? Fish oil in a box should be food, right? So let's see. This gives us 20 health, right? Because of our character. When we buy food, we get 10. 30 health, okay. So this should give us 80. So we should be 72, right? Okay, cool, it was food. And now some good potions, please. Well, some more health, won't hurt. Dodge, luck, health. We can afford 1 sheep more. Some armor and treasure detection. This is shaping up to be a run we survive. And if a horse keeps attacking the boss, we might even defeat it. I knocked the horse away, which... Okay, let's just run and collect treasures. I can't believe that the attack is so slow that the companion can end up at the other end of the map, even if we don't knock him away. This is food, but it reduces our armor. Attack speed is useless to us, now that I remember. This is just too good to pass up. food. Oh, the head is too good. Bento box. This should be food, right? But is it worth it just for 10 health? I don't think so. Especially for the other negatives. Sure, some luck. Some luck can help us a lot. There's our To be fair, he's actually defeating enemies, which in some runs doesn't happen. But just standing at the other side of the map, so not sure how happy I should be about that. I really like it, but let's see. Do we gamble? This run is so good I don't really want to go too risky. So let's keep it somewhat safe. Strawberry time, okay. So now we can think if we want to gamble. Still no. At least not too much. Treasure chests heal us. But we don't have any other heals. If I remember correctly, our health... No, our pickup range is reduced, not our health correction. I still think this will heal us more in the... It's total. Okay, another strawberry. So we can keep looking into this shop. One last. Sure. Ooh, we even got a... What does the boxing glove do? I can't check, okay. Cool. I usually don't like this art, but it will give us some health if we buy it. 10 health. 11, so, still not worth it. Sure, we do have the health right now. Key, perfect. Okay, 10 attack speed, so if that bond was useless. Cool, good to know. Okay, more treasure detection is very good for us because we heal through treasures. Oh, I started lifting the controller up further, I hope it isn't noticeable. Start of the stream I set it up so you can just barely not hear it, so if I move it closer to the mic, it might be noticeable. I'm getting very invested, so I subconsciously changed my stance. Because this might actually be a run we win. And then we only have to unlock the last character and finish that one. That might be too late for this contest, but maybe the next one. Once unlocked, it stays unlocked, hopefully. This item would be so good, but it's too expensive. That's a word, expensive. Sure. Got a lot of horses. So we actually are starting to deal damage. Chests give us a lot of health now, because on one hand they increase our luck, which is turned into health because of the strawberries, and we have an item that makes chests heal us. Makes chests heal us? Yeah, that's correct. It sounded wrong grammatically, but sometimes that's how it is. Do we fuse king and the horse? He gets a far better weapon, so sure. Not a king, it's a chieftain, I know. No. We don't have any of those. And well, we do have 4 of bows, so it was worth it. And one last one. Okay, not worth it. What do we want next? We want some armor. Armor would be very good. Oh, this is food. Food increases our health. I almost forgot. Speed and treasure detection is very good for us. Sure. More speed is also good. Right, we do have a passive that like scales with our speed, right? Yeah, speed gives collision damage. I almost forgot because we didn't really consider that in this run at all. Pretty much only went for health and trying to survive. I noticed that I had the controller up again. Happens. Pretty good. It's going so well. I'm scared to somehow mess it up, because yesterday we also had a pretty good run. Not this good, but pretty good. Somehow I messed it up by being careless. More heal. It's very good. One last one. No. Upon opening a chest. Gain attack speed, not really important for us. Sure. Drinks give health, that gives health. We take everything that gives us health. Not everything, but most things. Oh, I made our ponies pretty useless by reducing the range damage, right? I only really thought about our own. Well, the important part is we survive. Imagine you wouldn't heal to full after every round. It'd be such a different playstyle. Because the only way we win these rounds is that we heal like 500 at the end of every single one. Sure. I think more luck scaling is pretty good for us. Companions can't block bullets. Not bad since they follow us closely. One upside for that for once. Key, perfect. Armor is pretty good for us. Luck I always take. And that's it. We don't even defeat them really, we just run around and open chests. Well, we do defeat some. Especially, I think 90% of our damage is us collecting coins. Because we have that item that turns that into damage from our luck, and we have 340 luck. So 170 damage. While looking at the damage numbers, our companions actually do more than that. But we do pick up a lot of coins. So who knows? 4 armor, not worth it. And one last one. No, wait a second. That should be a plus, right? Yeah, +3. Spawning more hearts. We can't heal from hearts because of that one item. We don't attack anyway, so some armor to make our health more useful. Doesn't sound bad. Usually I take that, but we don't fire any bullets. Oh, but for the luck it probably would still have been worth it. So that was dumb from my side. Oh, 20 luck. It's 20 health. It's not really that much. Let's rather take the ring, because we get a lot more luck by opening a lot of chests. Oh, that's the last wave. Didn't even notice. Which speaks for a pretty good run. Even if our score is a bit low. Just 5 million. So probably like 7 million at the end. So, we're going to stream some... What was it called? Soul... It's not Soul Eater, that much I know. Soul... Muncher, Soul... Diver, Soul Digger, something like that. Because we still need the last character. And maybe that one has a passive that's so cool that we are going to try the record with that one. Who knows? 9 million, better than expected, but no record. Yeah, Soul Hounds, okay. That's one. Or obtained via limited... Or obtained via limit time event. Limit time, not limited time. Well, I did play that event, or an event, but I don't know if that was that one. But... almost all achievements done. We only need Omnom from Soul Hounds. Top 2. So most people don't even have that character unlocked. Oh, not even most interested ones. So the one trick I know in this mode is that if you fall and hold A, you're on a controller, you can destroy multiple blocks at once. Like, see, I destroyed 3, and if you destroy multiple, or one that is adjacent to others of the same color that way, that can cause quite the chain reaction and you dive like half a level in a second. If you're lucky. Another trick, if you die you get all your energy back, so it's never worth it to play risky to get energy. Because, well, the worst that can happen if you run out of energy is that you die. If you die to take energy, that's not worth it. Taking like these little hits doesn't really matter, unless you have a power up that protects you if you take damage. Because that is wasted in that case. And that's pretty much all I know. I think we make a dash for it, right? Alright, and blocks only stop mid-air if they fall next to a block of the same color. Let's see. We go to the red and then push down. Right, perfect. Exactly as planned, and not a lucky accident at all. This is actually one of my better runs so far. Usually I restart if I die before 200 meters. Because Well, if our goal is 1000 meters, dying at the easiest parts is not boding well, but well, we did just now. Cool. Well, the 300s are easy again. 400s are easier than the 200s in my opinion. After that I can't really remember. I was stun locked. Yeah. I don't know how much you should like go for speed and how much you should go for just being careful and not doing dumb stuff. Like we had in every life we still had so much energy that we could have taken our sweet time. But you never know that in advance. Or color. Sorry, when talking about advance, like as a single word, I always had to think of the Game Boy Advance. Because English isn't my first language, if you haven't noticed, and Game Boy Advance was like the first time I heard that word. Pretty good level 1. Let's go this way. Ooh. Shield. Extremely good item. Probably one of the best. But so easily wasted if you take like one of those fake damages. Yeah. For example there, I think I would have actually survived. But the shield was triggered anyway. How do we do this? I think we try to rush through here. Like sometimes you have to rush, you can't well, you have to think in advance and then rush, and then it's all up to you executing the inputs as best as possible. Do those trigger if we... oh, we can't. I messed that up. Let's just try this. Perfect. Yeah, see, that's what happens if you think too much. Good one. Yeah, this could be a life that's lost to energy. Ah! That was greedy. We die. Because I wasn't able to press down, because I'm incapable. Let's take this and push forward. Oh, I didn't... okay. I put my hands off the controller because I thought we were dead already. I didn't know that if there's a chain reaction, there's no delay before the fall. That's good to know. Oh, I mistimed the A press. The one thing you have to do in time in this mode. Anyway, how's the difficulty of this game so different? Like, when I started trying to unlock the character, my record was like 400 and I struggled to beat that even now. That is one of the worst power-ups. Not because it's negative or anything, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Like, it makes one screen a bit easier, but if you are able to collect a power-up, you usually already have solved that screen. At least in my case. Maybe other people are far quicker. But I noticed that I tend to move too quickly and die because of it, and then you don't advance at all. Which Isn't that good? Put it mildly. Oh, shield, perfect. Oh, this sucks. But I also didn't want to rush in there and risk my life. But unless I mess anything up, this is rather promising. We have a shield. And we have some death already. Ooh, very nice. Okay. But we aren't allowed to starve by not having where did our shield go? Oh, the spikes can probably also burst the shield. I thought we were able to dodge the spikes, but maybe it is like with the blocks that you get like strafed, which you usually survive. It can still waste your shield. But maybe it did actually save our lives, so I won't be too critical. I thought the red ones would fall, I didn't pay enough attention. Well, even then, like, I would have died even if the red ones fell, so I don't know how that's an excuse for my misplay. Hello? Hello? Okay. No! Oh. Damn. I really hate this passage. Well, we got a bit of an easy one for now. I don't really know what you're... Well, it is easy, but you can't really make use of it in any way unless there's a power-up that spawns randomly in this zone. And you can of course go for that. Like that. Let's just hope nothing falls from the sky on our head. No, that power-up was pretty useless. As I said, the screen is usually solved when you get that. Oh, now the lasers, so you can take even less time to think. How pleasant. Oh, we still have a life. If there's a laser here, we are just dead. Yeah, we're dead. But if we increase the pace of improvement from today, we can make it today. I don't know if digging straight down is like the best choice, but I like it because nothing will fall on my head. Like, I can't overlook anything like that. Let's do it like this. Because then we can collect this, right? I'm very stupid. You haven't noticed yet. I wonder what the top 0% in this mode are. Probably 1100 meters. Don't think it is too wild, probably. Because I think top 0% is probably like 1 in 1,000 at best, so... If 1,000 people played this mode, I think not many have made it above 1,000 of death. I don't know if a high score is measured by depth or score depth, whatever in this mode, because unlocking the character gives you the how deep you made it, and the screen at the end of the game also just tells you how deep you made it. So I don't know what the score even is supposed to mean, because apparently it doesn't impact anything. You can't get that. Let's see. Let's take it easy, like this. Oh, we are almost out of energy already. That's great. Yeah, I think we should just rush. Ah, perfect. The good part about these segments is they force you into... They do force you into a specific route, but usually they at least drop some energy there. Oh, I think this power-up is also pretty useless, like for the golden ones at least. It's not useless, but usually you just set up yourself to be destroyed by your own hubris. Nice one. Cool, very cool, thank you. Good joke. Let's see. No. Okay, let's not think too long, but I think going left here, the red seems pretty promising. Let's see. Take the blue, jump to the red. Stay here. Take the red, go here. No. I hate this segment so much. Can't imagine. Well, you can probably imagine. There are things people hate more, including me, but I do hate it a lot. Oh, usually this is blue and white for me. Nice to see a different pattern for once. Oh, color pattern. Do we get a power up? If we're lucky. But let's not risk too much. What's that? Don't even know. But we did make it somewhat farther than our average so far. Let's not die. Let's not... I hate it so much. But if we get done with this, we can unlock the last character, and then I can just play everything I enjoy. I usually only want to play things I enjoy, like I don't usually do work in games, but since we gave ourselves this challenge, I do want to see it through. At least finish every character in that mode. And be able to submit something in the contest maybe. I do like contests, so that can be a motivator. I also don't really hate like that segment, but it is rather frustrating. You know what, 121 is too early for our first death. It's a bit odd how good and bad your RNG can be in this first that stage. Like, you can have something like this where you skip like half a thing. And you can have stages where you have to dismantle every single block. But at least with the Jesus, who am I? Why doesn't my mouth work when my throat hurts? Anyway, at least with the... Hello? What's happening to me? At least with that first one, you don't have to move into other lanes. Like, you can just hold down and A. Which I didn't, and died because of that. So I was talking earlier about how I wanted to make a mother. I think I need to stop soon, my brain is getting fried. Anyway, but I want to make another video, and I'm still not sure about the topic. Which is like one of those things that are on my mind now. Since thinking about the game would just fry my brain even more. Which is probably a reason why I'm losing so much. But that's usually how it goes for me. I turn my brain off when playing games. Which is one of the reasons I play them sometimes. Let's go to the left. Here with this. Probably the wrong choice, but as I said, it's not really worth it to risk your life for energy. So it gets refilled if you die anyway. If you die for energy, it's a waste. Because collecting it, because if you collect it before you die, oh, that was very good, if you can fall into this segment. Yeah, if you die before you collect it, you already have full energy. If you die after you collect it, it's wasted, so never really worth it to risk it. Well, best case scenario, you get it and you survive, but if you say that you risk it, you usually are not in a scenario there. That is the guaranteed option. Okay. I didn't really see any way to survive that. Yes. Okay, just messing up now. Oh nice, energy is falling. We take that and that. We can clear quite a lot. Ooh, maybe you should focus more on clearing, even things on your level. Maybe that makes things easier, because this will be likely to fall. I looked at chat. Nah, I don't feel like clearing that block. It's more like it. Okay, I say this is the last run. Then. And I know I tend to sometimes say that and keep going, but I try to honor my word more. My word. My word. It's like one of the most difficult parts if you're not a native English speaker. You hear like all the different accents from different places. And your brain doesn't really distinguish them if you speak English, so sometimes you have a British pronunciation, sometimes an American one, sometimes an Australian one, and sometimes like one that doesn't really belong to any place, but in your mind it feels like, oh, people in that place would say it like that. Like, for example, American English, I could always imagine everything sounding like a because like dance becomes dance and damn, now I can't think of any other examples, so now it just sounds stupid. Dance, dance, what else is there? There has to be more. Dance, dance. Rav and Rev. Well, I don't know. Rev is just people saying it wrong, maybe, because I also hear a lot of American English speakers say Rav. Well, there's not a lot of people saying Rav in Okay, dying with a shield also destroys it, good to know. Well, I don't hear the word Rav a lot in general, outside of Wrath of the Lich King. But then, I do hear Wrath from American English speakers, I feel like. Okay, this is again one of those segments I hate. Not the worst one, because we don't have those annoying blocks here. But close. Okay, this one is one of the nicer ones, right? Right, let's hope we... I want to take that energy. Perfect. And now a power, please, a very good one, like a shield would be nice. Oh, there it is. A very bad one. Whatever. A pretty good run so far, let's mess it up. Let's see. Dive and then to the right. Then run through. Ooh, that was close. I saw it in the second. Oh, not. I saw it, but I didn't know what to do. Like there. Okay, I said that was the last one, so I'll keep my word. What achievements are there even still left? Oh, that's the last achievement as for death. Well, this is one I might do off stream, because I can imagine that it takes hours and commentary won't be that interesting. But maybe I will stream it. Let's see how I feel about it tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. This will be it for now. Maybe there will be a stream tomorrow, but probably not, because tomorrow will be very busy. Like, at best I can probably work on another video. The day after that will also be very busy. But there is a good chance I can make time for it on Friday. So, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see, you will see if I'm online, if you're... Well, if you check it out or subscribe or anything. I don't know how people get there otherwise. Well, maybe recently I get a lot of smaller channels recommended by YouTube, like on the side if I watch a video. But I won't count on you seeing that again tomorrow, so whatever the case, see you then.